The universal design for learning means to me that everyone has the chance to learn and be engaged in the same way, regardless of their disability or challenges.
So for me, universal design is giving everyone the maximum amount of chances to really maximize what they can do with their education.
It creates a welcoming environment, and I think students have a number of barriers and obstacles when they attend university, and that classroom hopefully isn't one of those barriers. And if you think of the UDL principles from the beginning and create a course around employing those principles, then some of those barriers disappear, and then you engage students more fully. Students want to participate in class, students are able to participate in class, and you've just created a welcoming, safe and inclusive environment.
There are barriers out there, but each person has its own barrier or has a different height in that barrier. And so Queen's needs to recognize that moving forward, that there are different levels within specific barriers as opposed to just one overall that you can take down and make things more accessible. And when we recognize that it is about each individual, it's just going to be so much better.
The Adaptive Technology Center is here for all faculty to use if they have any questions around creating an accessible learning environment. Faculty should feel free to call Adaptive Technology staff or drop by the Adaptive Technology Center to learn more about how to create an accessible learning environment. For example, how to make a website accessible, how to ensure that your course materials can be used by all students in your classroom, whether it's the physical classroom or the virtual classroom. We're here to help. It's a tremendous resource, and there's no resource like it on campus. The main things that we do at the Centre is provide materials in alternate format. And so we assist professors with converting print text into electronic text, or we assist professors with creating accessible course websites. So if a professor does that from the beginning, the creation of the course, and we assist with that, then a student with a disability who enrolls in the class will be able to access that material. The other way that we assist professors is by encouraging professors to put their material up ahead of time, their PowerPoint, their course notes. That way, someone with a disability needs to manipulate the text, whether it's enlarging the text or brailing or reading the text with a braille display. They have the text available electronically ahead of class, and they're able to access the course material. So when the class happens, or when the class takes place, the student has already read the material and is able to engage the class. Where it becomes very problematic if somebody has a particular type of learning disability that makes it difficult to read print, or low vision that cannot read the standard text, or somebody who's blind is in a class and the PowerPoint slides put up and the prof expects class participation. Students with those types of disabilities can't fully participate, so they cannot demonstrate their knowledge, or they can't participate fully in class. So we work with profs to make sure that that material is accessible ahead of time. If you think ahead of time about how to make that course the most welcoming for all individuals, then you've gone a good way in creating a warm and welcoming and learning environment, and people will be engaged more in the learning.